Hey guys, what's up? Here Noah from Paintball Kids for 7, and we're doing a gear bag episode with Jordan.
What's up, guys? So yeah, this is my gear, and I'm gonna show you what I take when I go paintballing. And I do speedball and whizball and rec ball. I kind of go everywhere and do everything. But here's what I normally take. So I'll start off with the gun because it's always you need a gun. So I always keep an extra barrel sleeve just in case you don't know when you're gonna lose one, not lose one. And you always want an extra hopper. My extra hopper's in my other bag, and I left it. So yeah, right now I only have one hopper. So I'm not gonna go paintball until I get my other hopper back. But you always want an extra hopper, even if it's just a gravity hopper, because if you run out of batteries or it breaks, then you won't be able to play. So you always want an extra hopper.
This is the Vulcan VMAX. Very good hopper. I mean, I like it. I've used it a couple times. And yeah, I think it's a really good hopper.
Yeah, and then next is your gun. You always want your gun. If you have the money, I don't really have the money, but if you have the money, you always want to have a secondary gun just in case something happens to your gun. Especially if you're going a long way to play paintball and you show up and your gun's broken. I mean, that's just no fun. So yeah, you always want to have an extra gun. I don't have one yet. I'm in the middle of getting one, but yeah. And then this is just my barrel. I keep my barrel in a sleeve so it doesn't get scratched up. But yeah, this is just the normal barrel that my Proto Rail comes in. And if you want to watch a video of our Proto Rail take apart, that's coming soon. Cleaning video and a shooting video as well is coming soon. So be watching out for those. Make sure you subscribe to make sure you know when they come out. And then under my phone, I have an Allen key set. You always want extra Allen keys because if you lose one, you have more. And if you lose them and you can't take apart your gun and something's wrong with your gun and you know it's wrong, and you can fix it, but you can't get into your gun, that stinks. Most guns come with an extra little O-ring kit. I know mine did, so this is the Proto Rails O-ring kit. I have a O-ring kit from my dad's gun that he sold, and we forgot to give him the O-ring kit, so yeah, still have that. And then I went to a store and bought this Proto PMR O-ring kit. They're all black, but they're supposed to fit my gun. So yeah, I just bought those. It's a 3x rebuild kit, so there's 3 times as many O-rings as you need. And some paperwork for my other gun, and then some O-rings, or it's not O-rings, some Allen keys are left out. I like to always put mine back, but some of the little tiny ones fall out. And extra springs, extra parts and stuff. And you always want extra batteries, because if you run out of battery and you can't shoot your gun, they're not that expensive, but some paintball places don't sell batteries. So it would kind of stink if you went out there and it turns out your battery's dead and you don't have any extras and you just have to go buy another one from the paintball park. Because I know sometimes they like to cheat you and up the prices. So yeah, I like to always keep extras whenever I go. And I also have extra macro line, just in case I get a hole or my macro line gets caught up in something and it rips out. Extra macro line. If you have a hard line, like the metal covered line, I strongly recommend that you go to macro line, because it's so easy to replace, so easy to buy. So yeah.
These are the Guy i4s. Very nice goggles. They're lightweight, very durable. Soft ears. I mean, soft ears protect my ears. They make them really soft. I know the Wolfstone uses these. Very nice. I like the camo on it. And yeah, you should get the Exalt lens piece if you have more than one lens, because that lens case is like amazing. It protects all your lenses
very soft, like microfiber towel material inside. And that's another thing. You always want to keep an extra towel with you just in case something gets dirty or paint breaks in your barrel. But by a squeegee. But if it breaks on your gun or on your barrel or somewhere on your hopper, you can always carry a towel out there. Just kind of wipe it off. And I always like to keep an extra one specific for my mask. You'll see that in this bag with all my gear. But this is my pod pack. I have the Die 4 pod pack with the extra attachments. I always like to keep water for woods ball and rec ball. Some rec ball games go really long, and if you're sitting on the sidelines waiting for the next game, you could just like turn away, get a quick drink of water, share with your friends, and then have pod packs. You always want extra paint. If you run out of paint on the field, it sucks. You can't do anything, so you just gotta call yourself out, and that's not fun. Quitting the game halfway through.
This is the Empire Airtake. Very nice. I mean, it's a 4,500. Very nice.
The 85.
Nice and lightweight. I mean, nice grip. Gets a hold of your shoulder.
It's the Exalt Hitter Grip.
Very good. I've used it a couple times. It's amazing.
Yes. I always keep extra paint and bags in my bag. Next to the box, I like to buy my box too. Have a box of paint with extra bags of paint. I think I have one more bag of paint in there somewhere. Yeah. See, these are half used because last time I went, my brother used this bag and I used this bag, and so we just never merged and got 2 separate open bags. And I don't have one on me right now, but what I usually do is I take a rubber band and I kind of just twist these and then put the rubber band around them so the paint doesn't fall out. But I'm just going to put these on the ground.
These
so
are the
you can't, doesn't spill.
Empire Tactical Gloves. Very nice. Got the plastic on them, so you can get hit in the knuckles or anything. You're fine, won't hurt. Fingerless, so you can move your fingers when you're walking the trigger like that.
Yeah, those gloves are really nice. I really like them. I use them all the time. I haven't got another pair of gloves because they do the job perfectly. But if you have longer fingers, you might want to consider getting gloves with only the 2 fingers for the trigger or the 1 finger trigger for woodsball players. But since I'm a all-over player, I like to have 2 fingers open because I can play speedball and woodsball because they're both fun. But make sure if you have really long fingers or you just play woodsball or anything period, unless you're just rec balling, you can get these. But for professional or games where you're on a big team, you probably want to get gloves with the pinky and the ring finger, because I got shot in the pinky once, close range, and it hurt bad. It broke the skin. So I would consider getting gloves with longer fingers unless you do, or with the pinky and the ring finger actually gloves, unless you only do rec ball, then you can just get those because they're cheap and easy.
This is the Planet Eclipse headband. Very nice. I really like it. It works great. Keeps the sweat out of my eyes. Keeps all the sweat going in from my goggles. Very nice, lightweight. I mean, it lets me sweat a little bit, but it keeps it all up here. Don't get any sweat in my goggles. And yeah, very nice.
I also like to keep this Exalt barrel cleaner with the swab and the squeegee. Yeah, for me, I just fold it up and put it in this little pocket over here. Some people prefer to keep it in their pocket. I prefer to just keep it in this right here so it's easy access, easy put away. But yeah, it folds in half. It's got the squeegee on one end and the swab on the other. So, yeah. Exalt.
And we'll show you all the gear on me, and we'll be right back.
Wait, what?
All the gear on. That's it. just knee pads.
Cut that. We're doing knee pads. Sit down real quick. You're gonna cut that, and we're doing knee pads. Always, always, always have knee pads. I just bought this cheap pair of skating knee pads because they're cheap, but they work great. They're hard plastic with a sleeve, so they slip on your leg, and they're like gel in there, gel filled, like memory foam kind of material. And yeah, they're super comfy, super easy to put on, easy out. I usually wear these with pants. I wore these with shorts one time, and by the end of the day, it hurt the inside of my knee. So I recommend wearing pants. But if you're a rec ball player and you just go out there for fun, you can put them on with shorts. No big deal. They're not gonna hurt you severely or give you any severe injuries. So yeah, knee pads. Always wear your knee pads. Great investment.
You also want to have extra towels again, just in case you need to wipe down like something on your lenses. Maybe you got like a spill or something. You want to wipe that down on your lenses and stuff.
Yeah, this was what I was talking about. This is my towel specifically for my lenses. It doesn't have any paint or any grease on it. It's just a microfiber towel, so you can get them anywhere from like Home Depot. And yeah, you can just use them. They're really soft, really easy to get, really cheap. And this is my primary barrel sleeve. I showed you that secondary in my box. But yeah, that's my primary. You always want to have extra.
You always need a barrel cover.
Yes,
no
you
matter,
always need a barrel
no matter
cover.
what.
Safety first, guys. Safety first.
I mean, I was playing one time, left my barrel cover with him, and you know, I got out before him because my gun stopped working. So I had to wait out there, try to hide my gun from the refs, and they saw it. But you know, it's all cool, and they were cool with it.
If your friend has your barrel sleeve in mid game, and you're not holding it, another easy solution to get off the field is take your tank out and hold your gun upside down, just to show the ref that your gun is not primed or anything, so you don't have any air going to the chamber. So if you shoot, nothing's coming out. And always keep your eyes on, so you don't accidentally shoot something or your finger off when your eye's in the gun or anything like that. And some other stuff you want to have: first aid kit, some band-aids, some Neosporin just in case you get hurt out there. Some tape. I always have tape. That's what I put on my water bottles to mark them and have some grip on them. And same with my pods most of the time. And a cheapy, raggy old towel, just a old rag, because when cleaning your gun, if you just have those microfiber towels, it's okay. But I recommend having a dirty old rag where you don't mind getting paint on it, because these are really nice, and I like using them for my goggles. They get cleaned really easy. So I have one especially for my goggles, and one just for anything. But I always like to have another rag with me just to hold my stuff on, and use that.